Hey guys, so after a miniature sabbatical of fixing my furnace and, well, messing it up, I'm gonna work on an aluminum melt. Trying to get this layer of charcoal really screaming hot. Then I'm gonna add some fresh on top of it, and then I'm gonna try to melt all that aluminum and all that in a tin can. I'm thinking if I get the furnace hot to like aluminum melting temperature, and then hurry up and pop that in there, nice and deep like, it won't destroy the can as quick as letting it in there to heat up with the furnace, so that I'll be able to at least melt half of it and do the pour. I'm doing orbeez. The reason I'm using a can is the burning chamber is too small because of my little oopsie. So we'll see how it works out. I'm gonna get it nice and screaming hot, and I'll check back in with you. Alright, later. Alright, so wish me luck. Got the can in the fire. I'm gonna build up the coal around it. I'm gonna put the lid on, and hopefully the aluminum melts before the can burns through. That's the idea. Yeah, put this on low would be a little better too. See, it doesn't have to be super hot to melt aluminum, but I want to maintain a thorough temperature. So, alright. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm doing the orbeez thing today. Hopefully gonna be able to melt all that, but I might call it short half a can to assure that I don't have to spill. We'll see how it all plays out. I don't want to think too far ahead. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, so it's been about 60 seconds since I last been on the camera, and I lost all my aluminum, and the can, boom, straight through. So I popped my crucible in there. Hopefully it can get hot enough to melt aluminum, which I don't see why not. But, yep. I mean, I didn't even have it raging hot, so I don't know. Like, tin cans are just not the way to go. I lost about 3 ounces of aluminum. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. But it's not what I wanted to happen, I'll tell you that. So I'll get back to you when I'm melted. Alright, thanks for watching. So guys, I had to make a quick run with my uncle to my aunt's house, and I left the furnace going, but for some reason it cooled off. I have no idea why, and everything's solidified, so I do not know if it's gonna remelt. Like, I added more charcoal and I kept the air going, but I don't know if it's gonna get hot enough to remelt the giant blob of aluminum in the bottom. So it might not be a pour after all, but the day is young. If I have to, I'll take everything out and I'll set it up again. I'm a little upset about it, but I don't understand. Like, I was literally gone for 2 minutes. Like, my aunt lives less than a mile away, so I wasn't gone for that long. I don't know why it stopped. Like, I added charcoal right before I left. I kept the heater on high. Only thing I can think is someone turned it off, but I don't know why they would do that unless they were worried about the safety. But when I got back, it was still on, so I don't know. I do not know. Oh well. So the tin can melted the aluminum pretty much instantaneously, but it also burned out the bottom of the can. The crucible, on the other hand, it's taking a lot longer. I don't know if it's not getting hot enough, like the space between the walls and the crucible ain't enough, so it's not getting adequate fuel. I'm not really sure. Like, that's my bet. That's my whole guess, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna try to refire it. I'm gonna try to get it really hot again, and we're gonna go at this one more time, because I don't like to give up. Like, it's been a while since I melted metal, and I already know I made a couple little foundry faux pas with the casting and stuff, so I don't know what's gonna. It's overdue. Let's put it that way. It's overdue to melt some metal. So I'm gonna add some charcoal. If I have to, I'll add some of the good stuff. Like the charcoal that I added is charcoal I previously used and stuff from before. Whenever my when the furnace failed the first time or the second time, I poured all the charcoal out and cooled it off and put it in a box. And well, that yeah, it's like Coke now, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'll be back with you in a bit. Alright guys, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I gotta skim off the slag and pour it up. All right. Kind of excited to see how it turns out, but I think it's time for me to go eat some dinner. When I get back, I'll dump it out and see what it looks like. It should solidify by then. Alright, later on. I just had KFC. Yeah. It's awesome. Alright. There it is. Still a little toasty. And it definitely didn't work right. Well, I guess it's not bad. Oh man, I dropped it. It's slippery. I'll keep it. I'm gonna flatten out the bottom. I'm gonna use it for another project I have. Wanted to see if I could do it. Well, I did it. Orbeez. Now the question is, do I want to melt the rest of the aluminum and make ingots? I did carve a little styrofoam bear. I was thinking about melting it. I don't know if there's going to be enough. Decisions. I might as well clean it up. My one problem is, got all that junk in there. And then this, I'm not sure how much of that's actually aluminum. I feel like there's a lot of aluminum in there, even though I fluxed. Oh well. Can't be perfect all the time. I mean, look at my setup. Can't Can't expect perfection. To melt or not to melt. I only got 4 pieces left, plus a couple of cans I scavenged to make up for the maybe I'll just give it to the neighbor. He seems to appreciate stuff like that. Yeah, I guess I'm done for the day. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. It's still a little warm. I'm hoping I can... That's really kind of warm. I'm hoping I can, can use this. I don't know if I want to put it like this, towards the back, maybe? Decorative, like that? Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to put it. Just got to figure out how to kind of sand out some of them dirt spots. I'm sure I'll think of something. I got some steel wool in there. Alright, so that's the product of the pour. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And get out there and try some of this stuff. You know, people don't like people going out and expressing themselves. It seems to be, unless, you know, you're part of a certain kind of crowd. So you should get out there and do more things like this. Try not to let them stop you. The world, society, whatever you call them, aliens. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you classified them, the force which is holding you back, whether it be social media or people or your environment. I mean, look at my setup, look at what I deal with, and I get out and do things like this. You guys should do the same. It's better than rotting away. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.